Hey, 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 hey. It is I, Mo Love, smooth up in the man cave. We're gonna do some, you know. It is I, Blowfly, the master of class. I'm about to stop. Smooth, smoother than a blade of light. I shouldn't have played that song right now. I know I'm wrong. Nice and long. Ooh. Might as well write my name in the skies up above and better. Seems to me, yeah, that I've done all that I can do. Oh yeah. Ooh. mosquito in here, man. This son of a bitch be getting on my nerve. You want to hide right around right around this chair and be attacking. You can't never catch the little son of a bitch. Boy, when I do, then you'll move around, right? You'll move around to somewhere else, and that son of a bitch know where your eyeballs at. You move around in the son of a bitch, man, then you catch the motherfucker. You gonna be somewhere. Boy, I'm gonna smash the shit out of him like, till there ain't nothing. Mosquitoes, they gonna sneak in with you from outside. You be fanning and doing all kind of shit trying to get them to go away. Man, these mosquitoes is bad, boy. They're like, they fuck bad, boy. We killers. Like, y'all son of a bitch, man. But I got some shit for them. You spray it on the grass and anywhere else, and it's supposed to kill them. Been had that shit for like 5 or 10 years. I ain't sprayed it yet. It rain a lot, and they get right in the grass or anywhere where there's standing water. I try to keep my dogs, man, keep the dogs cool and try to keep their water right. You know. And let me tell you something. For some of y'all that don't know, and you got a dog, pay attention because they catch heartworms. I don't care where you are, they will catch these damn heartworms, man. And them heartworms kill them. When you take them off the chain or whatever and you go to walking them, and they start breathing all hard and stuff, and then they start kind of, you can tell that they having a hard time, and then they start having this white saliva come out of their mouth. It don't be foamy, it be like, white, just glistening clear. When they're young, when they little pups, you want to start them, but you can't start them till they get pretty close to about 6 months. And you gotta give them a little something, then turn around and give them, small doses. And then after that, you just give it to them twice a year. Now you can overdo it, and you can basically take your dog out with it. So you need somebody that know what they're doing when you give it to them. It's a dog, it's hard to be beaten real fast and stuff, and the worms be eating him up, or her, whichever you got, your pet. You love them, you gotta take care of them. And give them some fresh water, because that water will get that algae in it. And then, it's a nice bed for the mosquitoes. And can somebody tell me this, though? This I haven't figured out. I've tried so many things trying to keep the mosquito out of the dog house. Because what they do is they go up in the roof of the dog house and they be in there. You can't see them until you take the roof off or you go in there and look. That's why the dog don't want to be in there. Them damn mosquitoes get on their fucking nerve. Them and them flies on their ears and on their eyes and stuff. If your vet tell you how to do it, follow it, the plan like it is. Don't go and do nothing different. But if you got them already on a regimen, you paying attention to them. Don't overdo it, because overdoing is like not doing it at all. You'll kill them faster. You understand me? That's like human. It's malpractice if a doctor diagnose you with the wrong ailment. What he says is supposed to be your problem, and then start working on you that way, and it caused you a problem. That's malpractice. You know, you can sue this doctor. You know, if they taking something way off they ain't even supposed to be having for real, and that ain't their issue, you can sue the doctor for malpractice. And if you got somebody that's trying to tell you to do something other than a doctor, you stop them. You stop them right there. And you just take that shit and you throw it in the goddamn trash. Or fight, because whatever it is that one doctor did and you ain't telling them nothing, all of them have to communicate, because if they don't, you give them something they ain't supposed to. Some of these things, some of these medications, what they do is they prohibit certain things that it'll cancel this out to help this. This medication will cause this kind of problem. But then you gotta lace it with this other medication in order for the person to work. It'll do this, but it'll neglect that or block this or that. See, you gotta really be paying attention. Some people don't. They get a notion and they really think they know what they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And these, you know, for years and years, these doctors always prescribing different medications instead of curing the issue that's given, that is an issue for these people. You see what I'm talking about? Because especially as a loved one, ain't no guinea pig. You gonna try this shit and you gonna try this, and then they end up killing over, and then, well, quite naturally, they ain't gonna take no hit for it. They gonna call it something else. But you have to have guts enough to challenge it, you know, because you know, a lot of people, you know, it worked for a little while, but sometimes they might be wrong. And you know, when you got somebody you care for, and you come out of yourself, it's just like yourself. You love them that much, like you love yourself. You dig what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna do something to that one, and you don't know it's gonna hurt. You wouldn't do it to yourself. See, that's where you just really gotta put the brakes, because how you gonna have a case and it turn out to be something else, and then all of a sudden everybody turn to Scooby-Doo, ooh my ass. You know, you gotta see it's an integrity. Some people don't get it until it's them. You understand what I'm talking about? They don't understand a motherfucking thing until it's them. You know, choking out like a squirrel on a walnut or some shit, man. You dig what I'm talking about? So you gotta really be paying attention. That's what society has been fighting. They're taking, and then on top of it, it ain't even the real shit. You go to the real one, they tell you, no, if you start them out on this, it's got to coagulate with this. You got to give it to them like this. And it can't be generic. It's got to be the real shit. And that's how they see this generic shit. They started a long time ago trying to compete with the street pharmacists with the, you know, the crack cocaine and all of that shit. You know, you got to be careful what you're doing. You know, because anybody else is doing something, they can easily walk away. And you're already in this one's ass because maybe they're not doing it right or something. Or when they check that person, to see what's in their system, it can show up. You know, you like I always watch uh, forensics, and it's all from Elvis Presley to Muhammad Ali to Luther Vandross, Lucille Ball, uh, everybody that's entertainer. They pull it back up and he go back through there. And he starts telling you all about this stuff. I watch, that's my show. You know, I like to watch it because he's professional. They do the shit and they go right back and then they show you had this happened or that happened or this shouldn't have happened or you shouldn't have put it with this or it was too late or something, you know, or it brings out what was the cause of it. And it kind of shows that sometimes, you know, these people getting medication and all this kind of, even Michael Jackson when the propofol and all this kind of stuff. And who else? Is Luther, did I say Luther Vandross? Him, James Brown, all that forensics file. Doctor, whatever his name is, right? Physician, whatever, it's the real shit. This is autopsy. My bad, autopsy. That's what I'm trying to say. You take autopsy and he goes through there thoroughly. With the toxicology and all of that stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't start out to try to be a doctor. But I feel, you know, after a while, you don't have any choice but to try to really just see what's going on. You got to take your mind out because the anatomy has so many parts. It's so much to it. It's more to it than you think. It's just not some skin, muscle, and just bone. And it's all, that's what it is. And then it's got all these different names to it. And you have to wonder where'd you come up with these names from? Who was that brilliant? I mean, you know, to just give this a certain name. You know, different things like that. And I think Loretta Lynn and the bluegrass women, that's who was it? I said Lucille Ball. Who else? Oh my God, it was so many of them. All you got to do is to autopsy or forensic file. Just go there and you'll see. Every time it was something new came out, I taped it. I had the whole DVR full of them. You know, keeping up with it. After a while, you start getting with it. You know, you start getting with what they talking about, the names of these different parts in your body. You know what I mean? You start really just getting with it. You know, and it's just a trip. You know, you have to somebody paid attention to this. You know, some things could have been cured. What's the woman's name that did she sang the honky tonk and everything, and she was singing. Did you know she had a problem with her stomach and bowels and all that kind of stuff? Man, listen, I sat and I watched every inch of every one of them. You know, trying to really just understand this, because not only is it a loved one, but it's yourself. To try to figure out what could be wrong with you. You know what I mean? And, you know, and all these basic things that most people has got, and they just run it. You don't want to look at somebody else's thing and then, oh, well, let's just run it like that. Well, you can't. You got to really pay attention to that person because everyone is different. You know, everyone are unique. You know, so you don't you know, your pet you can do you know, if you end up killing your pet, I guess you know you didn't do it right. But a human being is somebody where you came from, and you start doing some more goofy shit that you know fucking well you don't want nobody to do it to you. You know, adulterate something you don't even know they gave it to you. All of a sudden they going, you know, they don't even know what the fuck is going on. You ain't no doctor. You cannot prescribe nothing. So I'm gonna tell y'all, people that took your ass to school somewhere, or you deal with CNA and all that other stuff, or what's the ones that go there to help people have their babies and stuff? Yeah, well, you better get your ass over there in line. But you want to get you just sitting there and get a scalpel and all this shit like you fucking with a frog in the goddamn junior high school some fucking where. No. You get that goddamn knife right out of your hand because you don't know shit. Back in 90s, in 90, what was it, 94, 95, 96, they had, what was it, some kind of reality show where these interns were trying to become physicians. And it was an older doctor, and he started talking. It was based on these students, and they had been in you know, in the field for like 2 or 3 years, right? But that's how long this was going on, right? And he asked the one guy, he come through there and he paid out of his pocket for whatever to go, but only thing he wanted to be was a counselor, a psychiatrist. He didn't care about the rest. And that doctor started asking him about this or this, that, and the other, and then he said, "What? Oh, wait a minute, you were supposed to know this in your first year." He said, "Well, I'm gonna talk to you after this." And then he sat him down. "What are you here for? This, that, and the other." And he was just like, "Oh, I don't want to do all that." And then the other ones followed suit, like they didn't want to they got come up, do the CNA and all this stuff. In your first year, you can't do shit but take your ass and clean them up. First 3 years. You can't diagnose, give nobody no medication, none of that shit. Only thing you used to do is keep everything clean and take your ass and get to the intro into the medical field. And that's identifying everything. You understand? This ain't that game, Funny Bone. Y'all remember that game? You know what I'm talking about. You touch the side when you trying to get the thing a buzz, the little nose, little lighter come on and all that kind of shit. Yeah. You got to break it down to people. You got to get real, because that's where it's at. You can't go and ask nobody, and somebody else that might know you, like, look, I can't do none of that shit. I can't tell you that. Because first of all, I haven't talked to any doctor. I haven't talked to any like, you know, people got your what is your primary doctor. First things first, you got to go and see their chart, see their record. Yeah, you got to go see and communicate with them. What have y'all done thus far? You know, you can go and say, "Oh, it's this," and "Oh, well, you need this," and go get it, you know, and start using it on them. But it might be a reason why they didn't use that. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you know, you, what you're dealing with. You gotta keep it real. When you doing something, you gotta keep it real. Cause I know fucking well, anybody on this earth, you don't want nobody doing no shit like that to you. Like for instance, back in the 90s, you know, they talked about Bill Cosby, but Bill Cosby wasn't doing none of that shit. Them goofy motherfuckers was doing this bullshit in them colleges themselves. That's why a lot of them wanted to get into the medical field, because they want to get to the medicine cabinet. And they came out with this shit called Prohypnol. And when these little sophomores come to college, now you know they fresh, right? Oh, they look so good. Oh my God, you know. And they free, and can't nobody tell you can't have a beer and all that shit. And the first thing you want to do is run your ass over there to the local pub and get fucking sloshy, right? And then you got a bunch of old predator ass motherfuckers in there, old lames, you know. He done picked one out, and he just did you know, he's really stalking. Next thing you know, he, let me get you a beer. You gonna drink that? And when he does that and point to it, like, yeah, I'm gonna drink it or whatever, you know. But he done plopped a damn pill in there. They done showed all kind of movies. The goofy motherfuckers do that shit, but it was real. And here comes this other, and then next thing you know, here comes the drowsiness. They just hit the door. All of a sudden, they done partied so hard, and they ain't did shit but sat down to the table. Next thing you know, he got to carry her out, and he's grinning like it's a Kodak moment and shit. You know, he's trying to get her home, and next thing you know, he take her back to the fucking, I was finna say barracks, but back to the dorm, right? She wake up with her drawers hanging on her leg, one leg, the pants and the drawers. Shit like that, I can't stand it. And he gone. Then when you ask, did you touch me? He told, oh my God, I don't know. Why not? You didn't. You had fun, or it was consensual. Don't you remember we partied so hard? That's bullshit. There's people watch you come in. He's lame. You got one of them new ones that came in, just hit the campus. And he is like he's such a mag. You're having a Kodak moment. She's a little tired. Let me get her back to the norm and shit. And there you go. Then here's some other shit that was back then in them 90s that I can't stand that shit at all. Doping somebody up, and this other shit, ecstasy, and then be so suggestive, like, oh, feeling so warm and oozy, don't you? Oh, again, just like uh, people with this weed. Weed is a gateway drug, right? Now, most of the time, motherfucker be peeping out somebody's old chick. You get your ass up in the morning, go to work. Here come old Slick from around the corner, being available all fucking time, and then you know, roll one up. And then, oh, do you smoke? Next thing you know is to get familiar with the person, or try to have something in common. Then next thing you know, be suggestive in that way. You know, oh, you can trust me and trust you. Next thing you know, when the man come home from work, one of them damn days, all of a sudden his foot stank. Oh, you getting on my nerves and all this kind of shit. He touch you ready to fight and shit. Like, really? Making up fake ass arguments. You can't wait for him to get up, go to work, so you can go and lay up in the bed and get toasted with this dude. taking or just giving away all the motherfucking everything that this man is trying to earn, right? But there you go. That's what happens a lot of times, you know. They change their mood. Now all of a sudden, you coming home, you at work thinking about her all fucking day long or somewhere. When you away, she can't. Then the hour get near knowing you come home, she gets sad. Dude, he trying to break his ass on back down the street. All he want to do is infiltrate. You know, just to see how strong the relationship is, just how fucking weak you are. You know what I mean? You can't wait to get your little sack when Friday is just 2 days away or something. You can't fucking wait. No, that's the thing about drugs when it comes to gateway. Social drug, all of a sudden, you know, you get your ass over there, all of a sudden he a lame. He might not even do the shit. But he ain't fucked up the working man. He ain't fucked up about what you do. Yeah, he ain't gonna smoke. But he ain't say you can't. But then all of a sudden, anybody lighting up there, you is sucking on it like you suck a good dick. With it in your fucking mouth. But there again, that's a prerogative. If you want to do that, you can. But that's some of the deception. You know, not down in weed is a good thing, but shit, half of them go to thinking too much. There you go. Next thing you know, your shit is wrecked from some cat down. He ain't got shit else to do. So these are the things that you young people need to understand. You know, it's integrity. You know, and some older people too. You know, that's where a person is at. You gotta grow yourself and your mind all the way up. You know what I mean? You gotta get mature. You know, shit, because let me tell you something. I done sat in class and earned every type of Red Cross. I had every kind of Red Cross a license to be a lifeguard. I could even help a woman have a baby if she was. I know what to do. You dig what I'm saying? Keep the person that's calm and sit with them until the proper folks come. But if it's coming right now, you know, and then CPR. And then even paramedic type of shit. I got all of accolades, man. Let me tell you something, man. You selling me cheap. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm 56 years old, and I've done a lot of shit, man. On the good side. You know, like they tell athletes, well, when you get hurt or injured, you know, it's a good thing to get educated. It's a good thing to have something to fall back on when you can't do that no more. It happens to the athlete earlier than they expected. You know, their career ends early, you see? So if it ain't, that's a raw talent. And if you ain't got the raw talent no more, then you gotta do something. So yeah, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. I have credentials that show you that I can, just lay like cards, like playing cards. Lay it down, and that shit is authentic and as old as fuck. Yeah. How old do you think? When I got to be 20, 21 and this and that, definitely, yeah, I was independent. and an eligible bachelor. I did that much good for my goddamn self. Till when I was up in some woman's face, I wasn't fucking faking it. I really handled a relationship. But see, this is what I'm telling you. Had I not learned that, maybe things God don't give you, sometimes He don't give you what you want. Sometimes it might be for a reason. You know why? It's come to find out, had I been this professional, I think I would have been one of them statistics. Well, I had a big ass fucking mansion, money, and all this kind of shit. And then I get my ass on the motherfucking bus and go to them goddamn games. When I come back, I ain't had nowhere to come back to. Like, left I set that motherfucking mansion on fire. Yeah. But it wasn't cause I was, it wasn't because she was promiscuous. It's because he was a chauvinist little bastard, right? In my case, it'd be just cause, uh, you know, I stuck my heart and trusted in this person's hand. The 2 or 3 of them have done me like that. I can see it today. You know what I mean? I done had these women that's supposed to be very intelligent, computer savvy, and all this shit, can read anything, even fucking Japanese and all kind of shit, or can figure it out real quick. Work for Union Pacific. But you after a while, everybody can be, after a while, their real self gonna come the hell out. They can't take that shit in slow motion. You keep going, it ain't actually with you. So I done been there. And then earlier, you end up with, supposed to be, basically playing house, and then again, eventually that real person is gonna show up on your ass. And it's like when they throw with you. Oh, they just throw with you. It's like, oh, okay. After a while, don't you think you need to pull back and stop thinking about somebody? It's, your heart is into, you just love them so much, you ready to die if this relationship ain't no good. Like, yeah, you gonna be sitting like one of them, like some of them employees that go there every day waiting to get a job at Labor Ready in Omaha, Nebraska. You sitting over there with a ball cap on your head, or gold tooth in your mouth. I don't know, some kind of shirt on, maybe with a collar and some jeans and some little dingy boots with a coffee cup, still sitting there. Ain't nothing there but a skeleton, and you lay back in the chair waiting to go out on a job. Now, say it ain't so. Shit. I'm telling the goddamn truth. Shit. You be sitting there all year long waiting on a damn ticket, and you come there early. Be the first one on the fucking door. You even help them keep everything clean, talk to somebody, run over there and pour you up a nice cup of coffee. Run outside, smoke you a cigarette, sip on your little coffee, and get the cigarette in the other hand. Waiting on them, sin, man. Let me tell you something. You'll sit your ass up there every day till goddamn 12 o'clock. Now, 12 o'clock noon, I could go, we going to lunch. We're going to lock up, we'll be back. You go and you do something, go down, get you a lunch, come back if you want to, but guess what? They just waiting on the people to come back from the damn job so they can give them their little piece of check. You might as well went on home. You went there at 6 o'clock and it ain't calls for nobody. A whole hour done went by and you ain't got a ticket to go out nowhere. You might as well take your ass home. Or then don't even come back. Go make you some money. In this world, you have a right to work. Go make you a damn job, shit. You understand me? Fucking waiting on it. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can go there and peep it out. But I said labor ready. So when you get done, you leave that bullshit alone. You get tired of it enough because it's a temporary job service. There ain't nothing guaranteed there. It can turn permanent. But I'm going to give y'all the heads up, and I'm going to ask you one damn time. Is Northern States beef, XL beef, still alive over in South Omaha in the stockyards over there and behind the plaza over there? That's Northern State Beef. Behind it, across the street, is XL Beef, if it's still called that. Yeah, I work there. I'm gonna tell you, over in Council Bluff, is IBP still over there? These is hustle jobs. You ain't got time to keep fucking around. You want to work, you take your ass over there and fill out a motherfucking application. You first thing you go is to the guard shack. Now, I'm gonna tell you youngins that's coming up, and that girl get tired of your goddamn ass playing that goddamn funky Xbox and that smoking that fucking funky ass weed. You start getting in your ass. You want a job, young man, and bitching on you about them kids. You want a job, young man? Then put on your fucking work boots. Take them little funky ass tennis shoes. I don't give a fuck if they're Nikes, brand fucking new. You take them bitches off and go get you some goddamn work boots. Take your ass over there to that goddamn packing house early in the morning. And if they tell you, oh, you got to come back such and such a time to fill out an application to Human Resources, where they're at, take your ass over there, stick around. Where the fuck are you running from? You get to look around and see what's going on around that bitch. Soon as the Human Resource open, you go in there and you sit your funky ass down. Them stinking ass dreadlocks in your goddamn head. That's the stinking dreadlocks is the same as a nigga with bad teeth in his mouth. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a funky situation. Plus you talking on that chiva. Yiddy. And you supposed to have some gold in your mouth. And the motherfucking teeth is rotten under that bitch. Well, I'll tell you right now. Get your ass up and go to work, nigga. Stop having beef with the Mexicans. They might let you in. I said it right. Mexican. Stop trying to have beef with the Mexican because they got it sold up over there. So, trust me. Believe that shit. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't give it up neither. But you talk to somebody, they might, yeah, well, Holmes, I'll tell you what, man. Look, you shit on me, man. It's going to be a problem. I'm telling you, man. It's going to be a problem. Don't come in and shit on me. Because I know who to talk to and where to put you. You better make good. Get your ass up and go over there and go to work, damn it. Don't every 5 minutes you need to take a break to go smoke a fucking blunt. What do you want out of life? Them's the hustle jobs. You gotta get your ass up early in the morning. You know when you want to curl up real tight up on the booty. Ooh, yeah, you better break loose from them blankets and sheets and that booty and get your ass to work. Boy, I done burnt up plenty shoes walking from North Omaha to South Omaha. Yeah, it take a long sometimes. Man, you gotta get your ass. You ain't got no car. You know, shit. Fuck it. After a while, you gonna stop using that as an excuse. You ain't getting no fucking. I ain't got no transportation. You catch the bus sometime. Them buses don't get over there. They don't make it. You know what I mean? You get your ass up, and it don't make no difference if you the only one out. You and the raccoon knocking over the trash can, boy. On Friday, you get a fat ass check. If you got your ass up. Trust and believe me, I'm telling you what I know. They pay you. You just gotta get your ass up. Now the job is a back-breaking job, yeah. And you don't, they ain't want to hear no whole bunch of excuses. Just get your ass up. That's another thing too. I ain't had no way. That shit. They don't want to hear that. You didn't say that. You didn't say that when you fill out the application. You asked, "Can you make it here every day?" And you just said, "Yeah," knowing you ain't had no job. How you get there? They ain't interested in that. Even if they see you walking, everybody else then jumped in a truck, car. The woman that came and picked them up. That's another thing too. That keeps your woman something to do. Bring me lunch. Like, you better get some noodles. I don't know, fucking noodles. Oh, it's like that? All right. Go find you somebody, another little chick that'll do just what the fuck you asking her to do. You want a job, baby? Well, guess what your job is? To get up in the morning with me and drop me off. At noon, listen, be in the parking lot with the rest of the women out there waiting on me to come out there to get my, I don't give a damn if it's Burger King every day, something. Or I don't give a damn if it's neck bones and greens and cornbread. Right? That's your job. Come see, be in the parking lot at 12 o'clock. Not on your way. And this one right here will get your ass dragged real hard. Don't fuck me like this here. You know what time motherfucker get off. Wash my hands and everything, and got some of the dust off of me. Don't let me bebop out to the goddamn parking lot. And I'm seeing everybody, they woman that came and got him. At this point, he drive. He get up in the big ass truck. This woman that came and got him in the lack or something. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm looking through everybody's trailblazing. All you see is fucking dust out the goddamn parking lot. And I'm still looking for my ride to come around there. That motherfucker you ain't made it yet. I don't know if this is some kind of joke and you want to just see my reaction, how I'm gonna act, but that's a fucked up foul joke. Ain't shit funny about that one. Cause on this job, motherfucker perform. And shitting and getting it, ain't over there giggling with them. You have your lunch, you ain't gotta worry about me asking you for a cigarette, nothing. But they asked me to work with you and do something, I'm gonna do my part to the best. Because even if you don't work, I'm gonna keep on doing what they paying me to do. That's what I came there to do. We can have fun at the club with someone I see you later, but now we just gonna do this every day. Why? Cause first of all, if you put the main goal is you trying to do this, it take man hours. You want to try to complete it. You get very interested in what you're doing. That time will go like that. You clocked in, lunch, go home. Clock in, lunch, clock out. How about this? They usually want you to put that on your time clock too. Clock in, clock out for lunch, clock back in from lunch, then clock out again to go home when shop closed. Any problems in it, you know where the fuck I'm at. I'm at home. At my crib. This is my house, right? At your job, whatever, that's your house. And then your woman, she got her house with the kids, right? You live on that job. She lives over there. It's just like dating all over again. You ain't worried about it. You taking care of all the business. The man got a place for you. As long as you taking care of everything, you got a place to lay your goddamn head. You know. And then you plan to do a little something on the weekend, and you're going to see each other all day then. You know what I mean? And then you should be that kind of nigga that you can't wait to get back to that. Why? Because it takes care of business. It's handled this, that, and the other. It might not be what you want to do at first. It might not be enough, but it's something. Because some be absolutely nothing. But your nutsack in your hand like, damn, I'm doing bad, man. I need a couple $1,000. Bam, bam. I'm almost ready to snipe a cigarette or blunt out of this motherfucking trash, out of the motherfucking ashtray at the hospital. You don't know who goddamn lips been on that motherfucker. No, son. Ain't no way. Boy, ain't no goddamn way. Boy, ain't no way. Ain't no. You got some bullshit growing on your lip like the maze. You ate that pie, goddamn it. You better understand what I'm talking about. So these for the young men that don't ain't knocking you, don't want to do nothing, that's on you. But nephew, I'm telling you right now, don't be so fucking proud until you don't represent being a man. A stone cold straight man. You ain't gonna give a fuck. You gonna get up and hustle. You hear me? That is the hustle. I don't feel good if I don't get my 8 hours in, man. That's a workout for me. You know what I mean? I gotta get that in. That's money. You heard me? From whatever they at least 8 hours a day, goddamn. You know what I mean? That's a little knot. You know, I throw that over my shoulder. I wipe my ass with that. Now, whatever else little hustle I got going on, shit, don't stop. You feel me? So shit, that's some game. You can ask anybody that ever paid attention to old Two-Ton. Two-Ton would get up and go to work. He done been in some ridiculous, and then it ain't so funny no more. When you finally see shit, everybody else done pretty much had to take that fucking route too. You better catch that goddamn bus. Shit, I walk to that motherfucker and then catch the bus home. In other words, I get up enough time where it look like, shit, what you doing? You know what I mean? What you doing so fucking early? I'm up so fucking early getting it. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. Go down on 20th and Spencer. What you want to do is you want to go to Chubb's on 16th and Locust. And then you want to walk down to Spencer, which is be north, 16th and Spencer, and then walk all the way to 20th. You got to be there at 4:12 on the dot a.m. in the morning. If you don't, that bus just be, you'll see them headlights be coming from down there, from off of Ames Street, and the bus be humming, and a few people, they stop or whatever. Be late if you want to, not on that bus stop at 4:12, because when by the time you step up there, that bus gonna be on Lake Street. And they ain't gonna stop. You could be walking, running up to it, hey. It's gonna stay right on schedule. Then you be running, trying to catch it. You might as well say, fuck it. If you're going over to South Omaha, you might as well go on and jog all the way the rest of the way. On 16, hit 17, come on where the blue line used to be, but it's a double tree now, and the bank and all that shit. Get on the other side of that, you'll see the little water fountain and all that bullshit they got there with the it's a buffalo supposed to be going through the wall and all this, and Great Plains, and then you got the little waterfall with the geese supposed to be in there. I like them. They look nice for statutes and all that different stuff. Yeah, artwork don't look bad. But you go right up that street and you wait over there for that motherfucking bus to go to the South Omaha Plaza. Yeah, don't take your sweet time trying to get there, because it's going to sit there just for a hot second. Then it's going to take off and start heading on down through there, heading to South Omaha. I got to the point where I said, fuck it. I'm going to get my ass up. And the first thing, if you drowsy, you're a stubborn person, don't like to get up and you take a piss, don't be everybody's that kind, right? After you had it seem like a sound sleep, right? And you get up and you go to use the bathroom, whatever, and you come back and you see what time it is. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours before you got to get up and start heading that way, right? And you lay back on the thing and you swear up and down. All you did was blink your eyes. By the time you raise back up, shit, it's almost 9 o'clock. Or 12 o'clock, and you're like, oh, damn. Now, what you want to do when you get up? You go and get your coffee cup. You get you some instant coffee, Folgers, and get you a scoop of that, a scoop of that, maybe two. Don't put no fucking sugar in it. Just heat up you some water real quick. Put it in there. Let it dissolve and drink it real quick. You don't have to drink the whole cup. But once you start tasting and you drinking, ain't no way you're going to go lay back down and go to sleep. You're going to turn on the TV. You're going to watch the news. Steady putting on your shoes and getting fitted up for you to go to work. Then get your ass up and start heading that way. Yeah, I am that role model. When you're doing the worst, that's when you just hustle harder. Because it only gets worse when you don't do nothing about it. Or you just sit there and keep on crying. You can't. You got to hurry up. You got to go get to it. After a while, you'll get conditioned. Get your ass up. You won't even need an alarm clock. Just get up and just go. It should be, by this point, like, they make you wait, 2 to 3 weeks before you get your first check, and then you get paid every week. See, that's the packing house or anything like that. You get paid every week instead of getting paid every 2 weeks. I like every week. I get my fucking bread every week. You manage your money right, you ain't never broke. You just take that check, throw it over your shoulder. Fold up, stick it in your pocket. Because what do you need? First thing first, your lunch, right? Your little pack of cigarettes and your little money for your lunch every day. I did say lunch, right? Shit. Even if you ain't got no banshee, you trying to hire up, you want a job. Get your ass up and go have it, because I'm telling you, when it comes to the females, I'm going to tell you another damn thing about it. They might have turned their nose up to you. When you ask them what time is it, you know what time it is? Excuse me, you know, they ain't got shit to say to you. But as soon as you start getting that gold dust on you, they know exactly what that is. No, you ain't just laying around. And they got, no, that's working nigga. Then you go into the grocery store and you, man, I've been dreaming about these neck bones all day. All of a sudden, a big ass titty come lean up on you trying to get something out of it. You gotta do it like Snoop Good. Unhand me and walk the hell off. You didn't have shit to say to me. Now, you see I am that nigga. I'm him. All of a sudden, you want to lay your funky titty on me. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And keep your eye on something real good, I'm going to tell you right now. Don't let horniness take your good sense out of your mind. I'm telling you right now. Like, man, I need some mans. Yeah, That one that laid that titty on you, like, yeah, no. I'm going to suggest to you right now, because I'm supposed to. And don't be surprised, because now don't get pissy because you thought when you went shots that woman was an angel and she was gonna knock. God called for anybody, especially to condemn blind, crippled, crazy, right? Yeah. Everyone's a sinner. Everything has come short of the glory. So don't just because she gave you a little taste and then went back to praising the Lord and making it seem like you getting on her nerves now. You know what I'm saying? And played you to the left. You done paid a water bill, a light bill. You know what I mean? You just learn how to clean up your mess. You know, take your time. See, you're supposed to be there for the Lord, not for some mash. But it does say in the Bible, if you go to church and you see something you like, and what you like you back, all you got to do is go to the pastor and say, we wants to jump the broom right now. And you might not know that person don't have to know you, but if you find favor some kind of way, you can jump the broom and you won't be violating no cardinal laws. Trust me. So you take it from an old nigga. Old nigga more love. I'm telling you right now. I done had my share. You did. But now I'm going to tell you right now, working man. Just learn the signs. You can't contend with some baller that then got your girl's attention. Omaha's notorious for the shit. He's showing he got money over in his pocket, money over in his pocket, and you eyeball where you. Now she gone on somewhere, she done forgot all about you. Well, you just use the same technique. Who the fuck gonna be jealous of anything else? It ain't about him anyway. It's check her. Well, let it go, partner. Because what ain't good for you ain't good for you, right? Let it go. Don't get... It's better to know if a motherfucker got coronavirus before you catch that shit, and to wait till you catch that shit and the next day, oh, you gave me that shit. And now you looking like Cameron and Corey. You did. And I ain't believing that shit. I think that's just some more skit they've been fucking around too long together until that's just what it is. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They got how many kids now? 3? Yeah, I think 3 children together. I know 2 for sure. 2 boys. But you know, I don't like to see. I don't get no kick in watching people be together, and then the woman or and the man, you know, they all of a sudden they going their separate ways. I don't know, it ain't too much dramatic to me. You know what I mean? It's like, well, it was good when it was good. Well, what the problem is now? Hot girl summer. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now, Corey. Why? Listen right good. Even if she sent you some of them divorce papers, don't sign a Mickey Ficky thing. Say hell to the no. I wouldn't have married you if I didn't want you. Right? You say I ain't signing shit. And nigga, I got that blicky, so you know that's my wife. You better. She be, fuck you, Corey. I ain't want you now, but I'm on the yeah, Yeah, yeah. Well, when your throat fall out and don't nobody want you, then I guess that's when you bring your funky ass home, right? Yeah, whatever. That's the only time reality sit in, when don't nobody want to give you no conversation, nobody want to talk. After then got whatever it is, some of that hole, some of that hole. steady smacking your butt cheeks out. Ooh, this good ass hole. Ooh, this hole. Damn. Cameron, you got some good hole. Don't go. Be a good woman and stop acting a fool. And let the boy do what he wants to do. Take your ass home. This ain't no time. You can be a hot girl and go play with the girls, yeah. But when you get done, take your ass home. All dramatic. Go home. This boy, what the fuck? He ain't doing nothing. And you shouldn't be doing nothing. Y'all too old for that shit. You understand what I'm talking about? For real. I even say that to Shashika. When after this summer, take your ass home. You know you that meat belong to that boy. Everybody give you, I give you hearts. Every man's talk that good bullshit, boy. Listen. You wouldn't have been with that nigga. Now you trying to play him like he ugly or something else is fucking wrong with it. Ain't a damn thing wrong with that nigga. This ugly ass dude. Every woman got ugly ass dude. Every woman got ugly ass. I don't care if you light skinned, motherfucker, ugly bastard. You think I'm bullshitting? Go look on Country Wayne. Anthony and what's her name? Amber. Take all that makeup off. I want you to take all that shit off. Let me see yourself, your natural self. Yeah, that's how I like it. Toot the thing up. Toot the thing up. Toot the thing up. Let me tear your ass up. Tear your ass up. Let me tell you right now. If better quit bullshitting. For you catch some of that bullshit out here, and then that you be crying about that AIDS and HIV. That shit ain't no goddamn joke. Shit can sit dormant in your system for a long time. Maybe COVID too. You understand? And whatever you did, my nigga, I don't know if you probably didn't do nothing, but give her some air, let her go do her hot girl shit. And still pop up and support her, whatever the fuck she is doing. What the fuck, that's your wife. You gotta let her know shit. What you want me to do? Not come around? This was a part of my life. This is my life, right? But if you already signed the papers, it's over with. Well, I don't know. Some people be already married. Then after 10 years, they go and do it again. Why? I don't know. They just do it again because they want to. It don't never expire once you fucking get married. Unless you have an annulment or a divorce. But I'm going to come off on that because it's women that'll tell you right now, I have not darkened their doorstep since I stopped fucking with them. So, nah, you ain't going to take my heart and leave it over there. I done went to the movies, which we done went to the movies. I go get the popcorn and a Big Gulp and everything and jujubes and the whatever else and come back to the seat where we were sitting and look around, wonder where we at, and everybody's looking up there like, here he comes. She done sailed right behind me, and when I went the direction to where the refreshments and shit is, she went the other way and out the fucking door with some dude. And left my heart sitting right there in that chair. Yeah, you'll get tired of that shit and start loving your motherfucking self. I like nice clothes, goddamn. I like a knot in my pocket. You know? I want motherfucking Escalade, motherfucking Cadillacs and shit. Some little bit of jewelry and shit. You dig what I'm saying? Not too much, just a little bit. Just a little something, you know what I'm saying? Get it. So I come in with my swag. Get it. Sit down and order my little drink, have a little straw. Oh, yeah. And ain't nothing but Coke, hold the rum. You dig what I'm saying? Get the party in and shit. You know what I mean? And they think you drunk than a motherfucker and you ain't. Just having fun, right? You dig? Wow. You gotta be like 50 Cent. Listen a little bit faster, man. I want to slow down for you to catch up. I ain't getting no motherfucker. There ain't no nigga break me or break me down. And no bitch can't even break me down. You hear me? I'm telling you right now. I'm a real motherfucking nigga. You dig? So all that shit is like I told you. I ain't no women on earth that did bitch. I gave you an opportunity. You found something else, I'd imagine. Because in statistics, there's always something else. There's always somebody else, and you just went there. But guess what? You ain't got to worry about me no more. Fuck you and your tired ass pussy. God didn't stop making women. Think I'm going to just be sitting there waiting on your goddamn funky ass? Fuck you, bitch. That's the way I fucking feel. When I can step to me a whole nother woman, shit, the fuck, long as you grown ass woman, you understand me? Yeah, and that's how that works. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Is it don't always have to be a physical thing. Now you've heard this from older guys. Now you're hearing it from me. That now I'm an older guy. It's the real one is the one. It's just like you kick it with your homeboy every day. That's your homie. That's your friend. Every day, what we doing every day. Let me tell you something. A woman that I've been flirting with since we were teenagers. One day, I kept flirting. This is about, I promise you, about, it had to be about 4-5 years ago. Maybe longer than that. And I'm flirting, but I'm just meddling, right? And I said, shit, I be upgrading these. I still got that motherfucker. I be upgrading it until you come and get it. She said, shit, I'm gonna come get that motherfucker too. You watch and see. I said, well, you turn it down. Like, yeah, you can get it time. Then she flipped the whole script on nigga. She said, well, shit, what we doing? And at first I ain't catch it. I thought, well, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Like, oh, shit. Day was my day. Let me tell you something. I wasn't even ready. I was ragged as fuck. I'm like, oh my God. I missed that wagon. Oh my God. I missed that hard. I wasn't ready. No. I'm telling you. She flipped that motherfucker like, shit, okay then. I'm gonna put this motherfucker on your ass. But she didn't say that. She just said, okay, what we doing? What we doing? You know, and first thing came to my mind, oh shit. Well, what you want to do is catch the plane, and then you want to, you know what I mean? But a nigga wasn't ready. I can't hold you. I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. Nigga was not ready. So young man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. And any man that's still trying to figure it out. Keep your fucking self ready and mobile and ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to tell you something. This one's really worthy too. And look at that shit. I slipped up. I ain't giving no names. You can guess all day. To me, this person is a motherfucking one. Even you can Google this person, a fucking one. And I wasn't ready. I have to admit that. And guess what? That person, I could send an email, I could do it, and that person don't got shit to say to me no more. It's like, you ain't figured it out. No, I figured it out, but shit, I know you ain't ready. You right here doing a little funky vlog. You sure right. That's why I say in a lot of my vlogs when I get to talk about females, there's some females, man, that some top of the line shit, and them niggas that got them, man. At that time, you chose some other goddamn nigga. If you'd have brought it then, I feel you've been sitting right, because I know you started on the task early. By the time you get where you going, you know, could have really had it done. You dig what I'm saying? You know, with none of these hiccups and none of these heartbreaks and none of that shit. You get with the right one, but that's okay. You'll be all right. You've been doing all right for yourself, for a grip. So, you know, maybe it's a good thing. You know, you didn't miss your blessing, right? Yeah, that way. But yeah, you can take that to heart when I tell you, young man, and ladies, same thing. You can take it too. Clean, wash yourself. Love yourself. Love on yourself, right? Just say. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know, ain't nothing wrong with, ain't a doggone thing wrong with that. You just got fed up, tired, trying to coexist with someone else in your business and all of that. They fuck it. I'm gonna love the shit out of me. What we doing? It is. I was kind of like, man, see, I feel as though I want a motherfucking Escalade. You did. Then I want me a so and so. Just to, that's my toy. I'm gonna tear that up, you know, and put it back together. Tear it up and put it back together. You know. Shit, one of them fat bastards. Shit, I might come ride with pretty girl. If her husband or like, can I roll with y'all, man? Hell to the no. You right. I might get beat down. He said, oh, hell no. No. You know. Is it cool to just ride though? As long as listen, I get me a vest and my rocker is Mr. No Name or Mo Love, you dig? Listen, I'm what you call, what's the word? Hold on, give me a chance. Oh shit. You know, a person that ain't prejudiced against nothing, easy going. Man, boy, I used to be sharp with it all, man. I done forgot half the shit, man. I used to be real prolific. But anyway, give me a minute, y'all. And I'm think of it. Maybe if I light my smoke right quick, I can think of it. Let me see. When I was in liberal arts, I picked it up real hard in class, right? Anyway, let me just give it to you in the raw layman terms. Long as my rocker ain't got anybody else's shit on it, and I just want to ride to the ride, and I ain't too nosy, I'm just trying to ride. You dig what I'm saying? I'll ride with anybody, I don't give a fuck. You know? If you know people, you know what I'm saying, they do their thing, I just want to ride, man. Joy play the barbecue going by my motherfucking business, you heard? If I could get I probably, if I tell you what, a rocker with everybody's shit on it, just some kind of little pin or something. I just put a pin on that bit. You know, like you go somewhere and you get where you go places, and you get one of them little pins you stick on you somewhere where you been, something like that. Now watch this go off and I remember the damn word I'm trying to say. It just means it, what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But I promise you, I will think of it as soon as I get up. No, that's just a cigar, y'all. That ain't no blunt. That ain't no blunt. That's just a cigar. I try to change up from sometimes when I smoke my cigars, you did. But anyway, man. Just trying to be not a curious George, but just trying to ride. I'd probably just say fuck it, leave everybody alone. Go get me a goddamn Harley and get in on the highway and the yeah, they you got too old to be fucking with people. Hi, bye. Hey, what's happening? What's going on? Shit, same old. Be gone. Yeah, dig. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just talking. Yeah. Don't wish too hard and don't shit in your hand. It's not sanitary. Don't shit in one hand and wish it in the other because it ain't sanitary. It might fill up. You dig. But that don't mean I ain't gonna get me one. Yeah. I'm still trying to think of this fucking word. I ain't getting off till I remember this word, man. Some of y'all already know what I'm trying to say. Like, well, what is it? What is it? Anywho, man. I think I might get me one. Even if it ain't nothing but a goddamn Yamaha. A 699cc. Which I think. Oh, a Kawasaki, a Prince. A Prince motorcycle. What y'all think? Just take me with you. It's alright if I feel like that, right? Huh? What's wrong with that? We just ride. I don't care where we go. I don't care what we do. Woo-hoo. Hey, hey, pretty baby. Just take me with you. I don't care if we spend the night at your mansion. Yeah. Nah. I ain't bugging. Leave y'all alone. But I do support you. You know. I support you to the fullest. I ain't gonna lie. Do your thing, represent. It's like the parade. I'll be over there on the sideline watching you do your thing. You did. Out the way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I've been up real early. That's probably what's wrong. Why I'm having brain freeze right now. Oh, no, nigga, you just a goofy knuckle. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I know. But did you ask your girl, was I goofy though? She said, I like goofy niggas. Why you like goofy niggas? Is that easy? The fun? They don't want too much. They don't take too much. Yeah, that's right. All you gotta do is shake it down on him. Yeah, I know that's right. Erotic City on your dog ass. Where is my love life? Where has it gone? Can somebody please, please, please tell me what the hell is wrong until I find the righteous one? Computer blues. Stop, 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 I love you. I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in the hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. I said, how'd you like to waste some time? And I could not resist when I saw little Nikki's eyes. Oh, well, Nikki. She took me to her castle and I just couldn't believe my eye. She had so many vices and things that money could buy. She said, sign your name on the dotted line, and the lights went out. I woke up the next morning Little nigga wasn't there. I looked all over and all I found was a phone number on the stairs. It says, thank you for a funky time. Just call me up whenever you wanna. Woo! Nikki. Ooh, oh, meow. Oh, come back, Nikki. Come back. Little dirty little bastard. What the fuck was that, kid? I ain't got time for your shit right now, Billy. Oh, no, nigga. You ain't gone so far you can't see. This here is a business. People ain't feeling your bullshit two-time. Look at you. You're fucked up two-time. Morris doesn't like it, and I don't like it either. It's apparent you don't have what it takes to be on top. So, here's a couple tickets to tomorrow night's show. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to bring a girlfriend. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Answer me, motherfucker. It's a nice piece. Where'd you get it from? I wrote it. Got it written down somewhere? No, man. It's a big difference between me and you. You got a girlfriend. Y'all gonna get married? Never get married. Outstanding. So G sharp, or you can call it A flat. So it's then you work your way up to a B. Then you just kind of hammer. Then you go back to you go to your C sharp, D sharp, or E flat. And you go up here when you do that. Extend when you go change over to this bridge or whatnot. And then you just kind of do a roll your and back to me, right? A melodic, right? Then you go back out here. Goodness, I'm fucking that up real good, right? But anyway, it's up here on your fourth string, right? And you start out with the A flat, and then you just go. And you end up with B. You walk that up, right? And then you go chromatic. Do a chromatic. You do a chromatic. And then you come back to the C sharp, right? You go. Then that goes from B, right, to E flat, from C sharp to E flat, right there, or D sharp. You just pump that real good. You go. Okay, then. What you want to do is you want to just hammer on this B right here. That's easy enough for you? Okay. Then when you go to the bridge. Outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. You really. I'm so excited. Girl, you knock me out. Girl, you know. Yeah. Right. Just like that. Or you can start right here on the F sharp, G flat. You roll it like that. And you just keep playing with it like that, right? Those that want and those that got a problem with this channel, get the fuck out of here, bitch. And take your girl with you too, motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta talk to people like that because they don't understand. Unless you drop it on them like Bud Crawford or Errol Spence, just kick their ass up around their shoulders, then they get somewhere. Then all of a sudden they want to be a goddamn victim. The fuck out of here. Shut your motherfucking mouth. First of all, I told your bitch ass. This for those that slow. This ain't for your fast, funky ass. If you so goddamn fast, why the fuck you stuck right here, bitch? The fuck out of here. Mind your business. See, that's another thing too. They tell you to accentuate, just don't run through your notes, right? Even though you know. See, it's all in practice, right? So if I ain't being perfect, that's all right. Learn where you sticking and you hanging up, and that's where you go, and that's where you work at. You see what I'm talking about? Next thing you know, you be ironing it out and have a good crease in it. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. So them overjoyed bitch. Silly ass, dog ass. Why you down here fucking around? See, that's how you get your nose clipped off. Fucking around. Yeah, we find something to do. Hear your ass come. Nobody need to hear your motherfucking mouth. Like you superior, you gotta have the best of everything, even the little nuttings that people find themselves to do. See, that's what this channel is. The fuck out of here. Yeah, go find you a fat coronavirus sandwich and eat it, y'all funky bitch. Get out. Yeah, y'all hang with more love. See, over here on this channel, could be yourself, you know. And when it's all said and done, you know, everybody got to sit down and pencil and pencil them dots in, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, how you get your dumb? I mean, man, get man, stick yourself. What did Bobo Mac tell you? Damn it, stick your fucking self, didn't he? All right, then, stick yourself. The fuck out of here. what I'm doing is I'm plucking this 4th string and I'm hammering down on the beat. Then I do a chromatic. Getting down with my girlfriend, that ain't right. I could do dealing, I could do, but I don't do no damn squealing. I could dig rapping, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Walked off in coat. Shit was all arranged. You sold me out for chicken change. I'm calling you bluff. You better get ready for the big payback. That's where I land. That's where I land. That's where I land. Well, that's where I lay 'em. Ear training, y'all. That's what this would be, ear training. That's all you gotta do is train your ear. It's Rick and Mortis, right? Can't have no lazy hands, man. You hear me? So I don't know if you see this. So this is how you gotta do it. So where we at? C sharp. You go on to F. And then you go back. C, E, flat. Then B, flat. Then D, right? So you see where my hands way down here. My bad. But you're gonna end up right here on C, right? So you right? And the more you practice and the more you practice, the better you gonna get. See, I ain't touched this bass guitar. I said, don't make no difference whether you do. You right. I can take a little constructive criticism. I ain't all uptight like that. But fucking little homie. Now we'll be back with that one later on. Nobody knows why I took a 4-4 and unloaded on the whole front row. Let's see. Them pops. These the pops. It's another one I'll come back and get y'all with, right? Square biz. That shit was thumping. Now that was back in the day when I was experimenting with the tweeds. Back in the day, yeah, they. Rick James, LeBron James, Mary Jane. He said, "All right, you squares, it's time to smoke." Fire up this blunt and let's have a toast. It'll make you dance to some of everything. Everybody get high, bust it up. Boy, I done went on memory lane on y'all, man. Let me shut that down for a whole minute, man. Let me go back, man. What I was doing back then. I was everywhere, boy. Kicking it on Redmond, Maine, by the car wash. Yeah, what's happening?
We're supposed to put foil on this for the pizza, right?
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah, put it on there because you don't want it just on that thing, on it. Okay. Anywho, man, we used to kick it, boy, over Redmond, Maine. Maine, down at the game room, man, on Ames, Maine. Maine. Be everywhere, son. boy. If I could find them raggedy tennis shoes, because they definitely talking. We done wore some shoes out, wore some tennis shoes, I'm gonna tell you right now. We done been everywhere. Yeah, they. We done been everywhere. Ain't a spot. Ain't nowhere we ain't been on bicycle. Boy, let me tell you, on foot, catching the bus in that cornfield. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if I done looked up on that hill, man. I don't see no more skate land. Yeah, they ain't no more skate land. Wah. That's where I used to go down. Wah. Back in the day, my fat ass was on them skates. Wah. Watching everybody put a fucking hot dog down their fucking throat. And a cup of soda. Yeah, they had a Coke or a Pepsi. Well, they had other flavors, but you know that was the shit. Coke or Pepsi. Let me see. Where else? I could go way back, man. Now this gonna take you back. You youngins y'all can't remember this. I don't remember the Ritz, but I do remember the Omaha Theater, right? Down 30, or not 30, but on Douglas. Downtown. The Omaha Theater. Now that's where all the black movies go down. That's where I watched. One of the movies I watched first was I went with my dad and my older sister, and we went to see Brothers 5, or I think that's the name of it. That was with Jim Brown, Jim Kelly, and all them, right? If I'm not mistaken. 5 brothers came along because of the racist police or whatever, and they flipped everything around, and then yeah, they did them some business. They came back from the war or whatever. Brothers 5, if I'm not mistaken. Then I seen it was a Cornbread Earl and Me. Then I watched Cornbread Earl, then Train Ride. Yeah, my older sister, I used to go with her to the theater. That was the only way she could go, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, you don't take him, you ain't going. If she's still alive around in Omaha somewhere, yeah. Them days, you know, she much older than me by at least 6 years. Her and Michael Jackson are the same age. I think they was born around the same date, so there you go. Let me see what else can I remember from way back then. We used to go to the zoo a lot, the Henry Doyley Zoo. Now back then, they had this big ass gorilla named Casey Gorilla. That motherfucker he was bigger than, he was big. I'm just gonna put it to you like that. He was big, a big ass gorilla. So when y'all say Omaha, is that Omaha Wild King? Yeah, the very same place. Anywho, that's where I was raised, born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska. So anyhow, they used to have this little extruder machine. and they put this hot plastic together, and they make this. It used to be solid. Buy it, man. It was get it, be warm, hot, and it had arms, and it do like this, like I don't know what you call them, a jelly or whatever. Then they made him. I don't know which one came first. I think it was the one. He was a little more harder, just made out of plastic. But the other one is made out of that jelly, out of the rubber plastic. Let me see. What else can I remember? Okay. Now they done tore it down for you youngins now. But you used to go out there on Dodge Street, 72nd and Dodge. Most of y'all, I guess if Lewis and Clark is still out there on the corner, but it was catty corner from over there. The Crossroads. We used to go to the Crossroads, and round side used to be Sears. It faced, you go in the door from the west and go inside the door. That was Sears, and to the east. It was on the west side of the building. And then there was another building. First, that entry used to be an entrance where you can go in the store right on the face of 72nd Street, going this way on that corner. The parking lot goes here, and you just park there, and then you go up in there. It's been there for a long time. It had been there for a long time. They could have refurbished it and did something else with it. I'm quite sure they could have. But 9 times out of 10, they probably couldn't do nothing anyway. It was more like a landmark anyhow, so there you go. Then you had go past Pacific Street on 72nd and Pacific. Now you going to the Exarban horse racing track. Yeah, they tore that down in the 80s, early 90s. They fucked that up. Yeah, they started fucking Omaha a long time ago. Only thing probably still around there that's worthwhile in my eye is the Family Fun Center on Dodge Street. Then you come back east over the hill past UNO, and then there's right there on. You go over the street over Radio Highway, and and stop right as soon as you get on the other side, and it's called King Kong's restaurant. They serve burgers and fries and stuff. It's real good. The burgers, they give you great big old burgers. Big old bread, big old burger like this, man. And then they got what they call a gyro sandwich, but it says gyro, not gyro, it's gyro. I don't know if their meat is the same, but they had this meat in this rotisserie, and they take this knife that's got a handle on both sides, and they know how to shave it just right, and then they put it on this, what they call pita bread. The pita bread here, they make it kind of, they skimpy with it. Probably put too much goddamn salt or something in it, I don't know what the fuck. And then they don't have the ingredients that they had overseas, because that's when I was introduced to it in Germany, man. Listen, let me tell you something. That motherfucker was fire. And it was about like this. And when they fold it up, it's like, man, listen, they put plenty of meat in there, bitch, man. And they got this, it looked like mayonnaise, right? But it ain't, you know, it don't have that sour taste to it. It's sweeter than ketchup. Then they put some type of horse relish on there and some other stuff. And then they put some kind of paprika on there. And this paprika, it wasn't crazy hot or nothing like that, but it was rather sweet. But it was what it was a pepper, right? Red pepper. And it was crushed up really fine, you know, and they sprinkle it and they put it in the package and roll it up. Then I would buy me a big old thing, I don't know, about like that, a Fanta, and walk on down the street, man. And might as well not lie. This was Frankfurt, Germany. And yes, sir, in the red light district. It was just as many people outside in the moonlight as it was in the daytime in the sunlight, if not more. But except for a lot of some businesses be closed. But even in the daytime, if you went in certain doors, if you knew what you was doing, knew where you was going, and it's a whole different world. At night, the lights, red lights and stuff be on, you know, and like they say, Houdini say, the freaks come out at night. Well, there you go. And they bought their paper and they ain't fucking around, they be getting it. Trust me. A hoe can have license to hit you off, you dig, unless you get some kind of sexual transmitted disease, HIV, or straight up AIDS. Then they pull a hoe card. She can no longer participate on the circuit. Otherwise, you can go on any corner or whatever, man. It's at your own risk. And these is raw, real, out of the jungle, African, real motherfucking Eskimo, real motherfucking Korean, north, south, don't make no damn difference. Some out of, it could be Chinese, could be whatever, man. Look, let me tell you something. Real, the real thing, 100% ain't cut with nothing else. Real Puerto Rican. Shit. Now, let me help you out. Yeah, there ain't no reason to be squeezing up your ranger buddy's butthole, screwing her. When you sound done lined up your pockets, you dig? Yeah. Then there's a pub on every damn block there is around there where you can have 10 of them frauds and clothing fraud lines as you want. If you got game, you spend it like you like them back. There you go. But only one damn thing you better catch on to right away. Straight away. You ain't gonna stop it from coming to the club now. If you start all that trying to hold it back now. Now that's where they do, you know, what they call rave parties. They do a lot of that. And tetro music, da 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 with the lights and all that stuff. Yeah, shit. That's why you see them athletes don't give a fuck. They grab their tennis shoes and they bag and get on their goddamn bus and get the fuck out of the United States for a while, especially when it comes to the U.S. come to the Olympics and shit. Goddamn. Now, you can just shut your mouth. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So just in case you thought that was the only one, please. Thought you hurt my feelings. I don't think so. Shit, living like I was bulletproof, I'm telling you right now. I started out at Fort Dix, New Jersey, and damn it, went through Fort Belvoir, Virginia, had fun there, and then in Fort Jackson, wow man, shit, then Germany, and then back home, man, shit. But I've been to Wisconsin on a weekend warrior, and then Fort Tab as a regular reserve in Sioux City, Iowa. Shit, come on, man. You trying to keep clocker miles on these here nuts? Because then you need to shut your mouth and listen. I'll tell you about where my dick been. But I don't gotta tell you, do I? But then mind your business. What you trying to do though? What you trying to do though? Yeah, of course I had fraud. I had 2 or 3 of them on the economy. Yeah. Vogel Way Strauss and all down through there. Yeah. Follow me, son. Come on. I was stationed where I was at was on Kaiser Slaughter concern. Across the street is Claver concern. You know. In Ordnance Battalion is where I was in. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, that part. That's okay. Yeah, I'm proud of a little time because that's my intention to kick in. Every other proud black man has took their ass and got on in it. You did get in the shit. Wading boots and get in the shit. And I made them know the place ain't just for white men. Every goddamn thing that a white man can do, I've done it too. You better understand that shit, bitch. Uncle Sam take care of me. He gave me my motherfucking. You understand? He looked out for his nephew over here, his little black nephew over here. So you can kiss my motherfucking ass. Motherfucker. How far did I make it? I ain't gonna lie, I made it to. I got a rocker. You dig? They got the player hating and just couldn't stand a real motherfucking soldier in the eyeball. I ain't get them other two stripes to go on top of it. At least one of them, you did. But I did get my rocker. You did. Instead of just that stripe, got my rocker under that bitch. You did. And was going for them other stripes that go up there from E5 to E7 and on up. You did. Fuck corporal. But then, you know, I would take my solid insignia, you did. That's the rocker, but it feels solid with a little eagle on it. You know. Corporal, man, that's a dick sucker. Go on past that and get to E5 goddamn promotable, you understand me? Solid E3 promotable. But you know, that's the military, so I would be lying if I was telling you, oh, I just straight away and everything. No. They like to take your fucking shit from you, period, for real. You ain't had to do a goddamn thing. They just take the motherfucker like you didn't earn it. And how else could you have got it? I wasn't one of them. If I got it, I earned it. Like a lot of them. You got neck got heavy and all kinds of shit, you know. Running around with all that juice on it and all that shit. Okay. No, I didn't clown. But, you know, I had to let them know, look. The point of getting in was to go and pull off this destruction, put in work, and to make that ass back home. I'm going to tell you right now. That was my intent, to make it home. And I don't give a fuck if it's you. You'll go. Do you understand that? I'll drop your fucking ass for you getting me. You understand that? I'm going the fuck home. So you can miss me with that dumb shit. That was the point of getting in. I don't mind soldiering. I don't mind doing none of that. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have got in. But when it comes to pure bullshit, man, miss me. I'll give you a clue, faggot. You looking for me in some dumb shit, bitch? You can find me. Come look for me in Franklin. I got me some hot head on and some hot pussy on my dick. You dig? Real. See, I gotta keep it a goddamn stack with shit. Fuck what you talking about. And a whole gallon of something to drink. You got me fucked up, son. Then I ain't fucked up because all I had to do, I ain't even have to drive nothing. I could just walk down the street, got a key in my fucking pocket, turn the key and go up in the goddamn door, and it's all my world, all the fuck I want. It was back in 1983 where I had another one of them. Got me fucked up. You trying to sell me short. That ain't no goddamn joke. Live life, motherfucker. Don't make me go Mr. Organic on y'all's funky ass. Cause you can get some of that treatment. You can get treated, you understand, for your illnesses. Motherfuckers talk like they believe this fucking know you just really gotta go upside their goddamn head. That's a fucking shame, isn't it? For the sake of argument, motherfucker, show you where you just wrong. Shut your motherfucking mouth. You just gonna keep talking, right? All right. And turn around and sell what's your boy's name? Cali Muscle. Then all of a sudden you didn't, what? Like that little boy said on the Shatta. Wycliffe said, what? The little boy said, what? Shit. Yeah, you got smarts enough to get your ass somewhere now and shut your motherfucking mouth. All of a sudden it's yes sir, you sucking dick, you want to be his best friend in a little bit. The fuck it is. Why can't you shut your goddamn mouth? Hmm? Why can't you get your goddamn stupid ass somewhere and act like you wanna have some better sense than you got? You gotta scare a motherfucker out their goddamn skin, turn their melanin into fucking albino for the son of a bitch to recognize when you not fucking playing. Take your ass, bitch. Don't be fucking dumb all your goddamn life. Shit. When somebody want to put your ass on something, then you got something else to do. You ain't got time. Well, then keep moving then. It's simple as that. Keep your dusty ass moving. Nobody got time for your bullshit. Motherfuckers doing real shit out here. Living real fucking life. You're tired of that fantasy shit. They gonna live. You understand that? Without no crabs and everything else crawling all on their fucking nuts. No bed bugs and none of that shit. The fuck on. I'll fuck you up like I did this goddamn rat. This motherfucker, I finally got the son of a bitch. I kept saying, I spot something out the corner of my eye, and I'm like, this motherfucker, man. And I just be still, and I moved out of the way, and then, yeah, there the motherfucker was, right? I said, you know what? Your ass moving just slow enough, man. I'm just really tired of your ass. You've been around this motherfucker for a long time. You know that car I keep showing y'all out there, Cadillac I keep showing y'all? That motherfucker tore my car up on the inside, man. He done fucked it up. I gotta take all that shit, man, to bare metal. He done chewed up the seat. He done chewed that motherfucker up. Wires and everything, man. This is real talk. I'm like, alright. Little piece of Cadillac I got. That's your mojo. You gotta keep something, you know what I mean? Little something. Ain't no big deal. It was raggedy when I bought it, just raggedy. But you put the key in it and start up and roll. No, this motherfucker. How he got in there, I don't have no damn clue. But he got his funky ass in there, right? And he just tearing up shit, okay. You could have built you a house any goddamn where else. You want to tear my shit up. Boy, I took that goddamn pellet rifle and I shot that motherfucker. That son bitch went tumbling forward. He was sitting still. I hit him. That motherfucker went tumbling forward, man. And went some fucking where. That's like, yeah. Now you understand I am tired of fucking talking to you. Told you it was gonna happen. I'm gonna let that dude talk. Now 177, it's what they call a B1. It looked like almost like a SKS, almost. But it's a pellet rifle, and guess what? That thing need help though. It need I need to put some replacement shit in there, man, so that it'll, bring up the power. But that spring and shit, and I keep on trying to do things to it to make it, put a little piece of leather and shit on so that the air and shit, make the perfect vacuum to push the pellet on out. I'm getting another one and get some more shit, man, and put that motherfucker back together, man. I took it apart 1,000 times, all kinds of ways and shit. At first, you know, it was something like you think, it's just throw it away, shit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't want to act right. But it's all because it just needs some new, it just need to be repaired and upgraded. That motherfucker, oh, it'll tear up anything. That pellet will tear a pest ass up. Trust me. You don't need no high powered nothing. All you need is that. That motherfucker, it gets down. And it's fairly accurate. Wherever you putting it, that's where it's gonna go. But I shoved a little barrel up there to him like that, and I guess he wasn't paying no attention. He was looking at it like, I pulled the trigger, said, bam, that son of a bitch went tumbling forward, man, and tumbling and shit. I was like, yeah, I told your ass, you know, fucked up my car. I mean, fucked it up. You know the installation that be inside the hood of the damn car? He done chewed that shit up. He done chewed it all up. Oh, man. Make you want to take your shit, man, and just put it in the junkyard, but I ain't gonna do it. It was a project car anyway, right? That's really why I got it. Because I was working, and I could have got one that didn't have no buttons missing, no nothing. So now, it's just something, another little puzzle to play with, man. And I have to put everything else over, take all that bullshit and just throw it away. It ain't no good, burn it up, whatever. And get new shit and then fix the fenders, fix the whatever, man. But other than that, man, I ain't getting rid of it. That's for goddamn sure. Keep, put it together, man. And once I start working on that damn Cadillac, man, I learned exactly why people got tired of that fucking car. The Cadillac, 1994, whether it be the North Star or it's just straight sedan. Because if you don't put it right and you don't do what you're supposed to do to it, that motherfucker not gonna run right at all. It's gonna appear like it run right, but when you step on it and try to go somewhere, it's not gonna do that. And or it'll sound like popcorn, like you popping popcorn on the stove in a pot. Until you get there and you really just pay attention and get it squared away. Otherwise, ain't nothing. You feel me? So they don't like it because if you don't know how to work on it, ride good. But if you don't know what you're doing, and when it changes, you got shade tree mechanics, and they don't know what to do to it. That regular stuff don't work. It don't. Even on that one, it's not the engine and shit is a little different than working on the North Star, right? But there's a little small little step that you got to do, even if you take the timing light and stick it down there and put it on top dead center, and then put it to the degrees so that it'll pop off. It's still not gonna run right unless you do one other little procedure to it. Then it'll perform, basically perform. Yeah. And that's the reason why most folks that had them didn't want them no more. They like, fuck that, man. Fuck that goddamn guy, man. Exactly, motherfucker. You can put all brand new shit on it all you want. But yeah. About where it's at, player. Giving y'all a little bit of his story on the nigga. Just a little. Just a little. Not too much. Just a little bit. So I try. And ain't nothing worse than a motherfucking lazy ass nigga that won't even try to act right. So I try to act right, my nigga. And that word was earlier I was looking for when I was talking about the motorcycles and everything and having a vest that didn't have nothing on it, right? No rocker. Is I was trying to be diverse. That was the word I was going to use. I told y'all I wasn't going to get off here until I remember that word I was looking for. You know, I ain't whether you a person that they want, you know what I'm talking about. You don't want to, you know, I ain't bugging, I'm just diverse. I just want to ride. I want to be, you know, just want to ride. Because I already understand the rules about wearing a vest and these rockers you got on your bed. That's the same. It's kind of the same thing like another organization. Yeah, you got that on there, and they step to you and they ask you this, that, and the other, and shit. To the 32nd of power, 30 man. Listen, let me tell you right now. They ask you, and you ain't got. They strip you anything that resembles that or represents that right now. They take that off. So I know the rule. Which said, yeah, I'm joking. I ain't fucking with nobody. But I will support. I ain't gonna talk about nobody and I don't gossip. I don't do that. Let me tell you something about that. Gossiping and talking crazy to people and talking crazy about people. You have to learn to keep people's name out of your mouth. Leave them alone. Everything has come short of the glory. You ain't perfect, nothing else. And if you was in a good spirit, you should share that. In other words, you ain't talking about some ridiculous, redundant shit you did. Well, then ain't nothing else to talk about. You can't talk about nobody else, because what if you wrong? You could be right and they flip the fuck out on you. Why? Because you ain't Johnny Law. If they ready to do something to Johnny Law, who the fuck are you? Nothing. But dust in the goddamn wind. You better understand that. So what? You got a little gun and shit. That don't mean shit. Other people got guns too. Even if they ain't fucking supposed to have one. Everybody got something. And that's just the rules all over the world. Keep your mouth on yourself, because they got a right to stand up and say, motherfucker, you saying something nasty about me? You shitting on me? You trying to fuck me up in public? It's alright. On your goddamn mind. And some people, when you try to tell them that, they don't believe, they believe they're invincible. Like, the rules don't apply to them. You can take all them guns and all that shit from them and kick them in the ass right on up in the goddamn, just the correctional center for a whole goddamn month. And let's just, really dress your goddamn ass out. Really take you down through there. See how far that mouth will get you out of some shit as fast as your mouth can get you in it. And you ain't said a goddamn word yet. But that's the place to act a plumb fool. Show your whole naked ass, because you will when you first get in the goddamn dough. And now, ain't that so? Alright, whatever it is, you drop it on the floor, put one shoe up here on the desk and throw the other one down the hallway. Alright, strip your ass bucket naked. Take the little jumpsuit, alright? Turn around. Squat. I want to see the whole bunghole. Bend over and open up your crack of your ass. Don't want to, ain't gonna, all you want. See, some people they just don't know. And that's what it's for, to shock the shit out of you. So you need to get your ass somewhere and sit down. Cause a lot of motherfuckers thought that it ain't nothing to them. There you go, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah. See how long that shit lasts. A lot of motherfuckers that end up acting goddamn fool. Went down there. How long did that shit last before you like, goddamn? I could have just sat my ass down and not said nothing. Just on acting a fool because you're drunk. Lost your temper or some shit and you land your ass down. And let me tell you that right now. You start right there. When you just keep on, can't nobody say nothing to you in the head. Start right there. Sooner or later, you'll get to the part where you just believe. You can say the fuck you want to whomever, and then they might have a little bit of authority to do just what you're saying they can't do. Then that's their job to do that. And ladies, yes, they got a place for you too. Don't think your ass can't go. You can go. Well, they got them places in Lincoln. It's just up the street. Just up the street. Not far from Mills, right? Yeah. Keep bucking, acting fool like can't nobody tell you shit. You gonna end up in that position. You watch and see what I tell you. If you don't believe me, that it don't make no difference. Is you ugly? Is you pretty? Is you black? Is you white? Is you light-skinned? Just go on to YouTube and you'll see her name is Cece. And she talks about her experience going to motherfucking joint. Female joint. And she was, where was she at? Chicago, some fucking where? She'd tell you the whole nine. Yeah, CC. CECE. And you see a light-skinned chick, on there. And she got some bars and something, some background on her channel. You ran into the right one. Go ahead and listen to her Jailhouse Chronicles for a while. Well, y'all, I done about talked y'all ear off. I hope you enjoy me coming on here every now and again, ding-a-linging around on my guitars, talking a little shites with a little peaser. Whether it be Ivan, whether it be Dog, hey, that's is all I got for you right now. I shall be back in a little while and share some more. Tous, auf Wiedersehen. I shall return.